Hello and welcome to that Double D team. I'm D.
I'm Digger,
aka
the Shameless Villains.
Today's video is the review for the new Marvel film Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Letitta Wright, Danai Gurira,
Yo, the list was going on.
Lupita Nyong'o, Whitaker, Angela Basset, Martin Freeman, like star-studded, amazing film, epic, really enjoyed it. I think the one tagline I came out with this was like Afro-Futuristic. It was like the vision, especially from what we've seen in Thor 3 with the visuals and the Jack Kirby style. This is something different, really good. Marvel, well done.
Nice one.
I fully enjoyed it. Your thoughts, reactions?
Oh man, it was a really good movie, really good. I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. It was on point.
Action, especially the arcs of the characters as well. I think B. Jordan getting a lot of rave reviews from this as Killmonger. He's a complex villain, one of the best ones you've had since maybe Loki. Really enjoyed his role in this. Everyone else that supported as well did a really good job. I think out of the side stars, Claw, Andy Serkis.
Yo, he did a really good job.
Funny as well, man. The amount of times I was cracking joke in his scenes in the cinema. Obviously Letitta Wright is Shurri, a star in the making, but for me, obviously the female stole the show, but Danai Gurira as Okoye, the general of the Dora Milaje,
she held it down.
Was epic.
The statue around the neck and all that.
Right, so get cracking with the start of the film, breakdown, review, reaction. So we start off in America. I think in America, and you see they're having the story being told to the child about the history of Black Panther, about how a meteor crashed. It was 5 tribes. They claimed it as Wakanda. They all started using vibranium. That's how it grew. One of the vision of the Panther god led him to the herb. They took that. He became the Black Panther. All 4 tribes followed, except one tribe, the Jabari tribe, who just said, "Nah, we're going to carry on living how we are." And then that's how Wakanda was formed. So kind of like an origin intro. This is it. For anyone who doesn't know the story of Black Panther, and then let's get cracking into the film. We switch then to, I think it's London, in the UK, British Museum, and so we get our first glimpse of Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger, and he's just there, just walking around the museum, looking at some artifacts. Museum chick comes in with some coffee, starts saying, "Oh yeah, I can help you out with some information. What do you want to know?" "Yeah, what's this?" "Oh, that was 1600 spear stolen from Benin," and he's like, "Oh, that's cool. What about this one?" She goes, tells him the next one. It's like, okay, you must know your stuff. He just walks around. Says, "What about this one?" So she tells him, "I think that's Benin as well, isn't it?" He's like, "Nope. It was stolen. It was found in Benin, but originally it was stolen from Wakanda." And the chick's looking at him like, "This guy playing me here or something? How does he know all this information and I don't?" And then she starts getting worried. Then wants to try and call security. He drops the line about all the people you've got watching me. You don't watch what you're putting into your body. And she looks at a cup. She's like, "Oh no." Kind of like
that was it.
Breaking Bad. I was thinking, where my mind was slipped in the writing. I was like, I've seen something like this before. Chick starts to fall on the floor. B. Jordan's like, "Oh, get her some help. You see the A&E people that come rushing through, the paramedics. And you think
gear and all that on.
But I'm like, I know one of them paramedics. He looks kind of familiar. That's Andy Serkis. That's Claw. And all of a sudden,
pulls that big burnout. Boom.
PP7. Just headshot. Takes out 2 security guards, and then there's just one left. It's like, "Sorry, mate. I'll leave you alone. You can go. You can run along." Allows him to run.
Runs off.
Back of the head. B. Jordan's like, "What are you doing, man?"
If you're gonna kill him, why don't you just kill him?
Kill him here. It's like, no, we got to make the crime scene look spread out in it, so we look like amateurs, not professionals. And not only is he a bit psycho and funny, but he's also on the ball. He's smart, Claw.
Definitely.
So they take the vibranium artifact. B. Jordan takes the mask as well. He's like feeling it. Might as well.
to mention is the mask. It is kind of like it goes back to the comic book when he had the mask. It's like a tribal
I don't think you can really put him in the mask for the actual film.
Yeah.
So just having a little nod to it there and then before he gets his outfit was a nice little touch.
Yeah, definitely.
So from this then they've stolen an artifact. They're getting on the way. We switch to back to Black Panther. He's about to do some rescue mission.
Yeah.
I think this is something you've seen in the trailers as well. He's chatting to Okoye and she's like, "Don't freeze."
He's like, "I never freeze."
I never freeze. Yeah, we don't know what she's talking about when in the trailers when she says that, but it's because he's going to rescue one of the Wakandan spies, Nakia, played by Lupita Nyong'o, who's
she's basically like the Wakanda version of Black Widow.
Yeah,
that's the way.
A spy / war dog. Just goes around, gathers some information, what's going on in the rest of the world, bring that back to Wakanda, let them know, and manipulate. Yeah. Plus, she's also the ex of T'Challa that we learn.
Yes.
So okay, you see the little love angle there. That's fine. So he jumps out the aircraft, just drops through the hole as you see in the trailer. Throws a few of them beads on the trucks to stop him, so they know that he can set up his plan, his attack. Lands in the jungle.
The technology they got is crazy because the little balls he had, they were just little balls, and when they landed on it, they got flat.
Yeah.
And it just stops the engine, everything.
Vibranium in it.
Everything
dead. Yeah, so all the cars are stopped. The guys get out like defense formation. What's going on?
The line. Everyone's getting ready.
About 6 cars and a truck. In the back of the truck, you've got all the females. One of the females being held hostage is Nakia. You see Black Panther come through, looking around for him. Dog starts barking. You see him in the upper tree. She starts shooting him. I've got vibranium suit, mate. You can't touch him, my man. He just comes through. Just lays waste to them all, Daredevil style. Just beats everyone up.
That's a good way to explain it.
Yeah, links up with Nakia at the end. She comes out, she's doing her own thing as well, though. She's going to take a gun off a guy and butted him in the back of the head. She can handle herself.
Definitely.
So they have a little reunion. She has a little independent female moment like, "Oh, why did you come to rescue me? I had it all covered," and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, my father has died." And she's like, "Oh, bit somber."
Yeah.
So they fly back to Wakanda. It's the first moment you see where they actually fly through the mountain and through the trees to get through all the hidden technology actually to Wakanda. You're like, okay, I like that. It's a nice little touch.
They hit it in bare sight.
Exactly. Around it all, you've got your farmers and all that, what people think is Wakanda.
Yeah, definitely.
So you go there, you see it, you're like, alright, I'll leave that. And I don't know when during the film, but they mentioned that Wakanda has an impenetrable rainforest. And I think by saying that, it means you can't navigate through it. And I think that's what they're disguising Wakanda as, that rainforest. So people think, oh, if it's impenetrable, I can't even get through it. There's no point even investigating.
Yeah.
But if you did, you'd probably be able to just walk through it. Kind of like DC's Wonder Woman with the mascara. When Steve eventually went through the water and you found out the actual place.
That's deep, so.
So they land in Wakanda and they're met by a few Dora Milaje guards and T'Challa's mum. Yeah. Angela Basset.
Hey,
and
she looks good, man. She's like probably like 59, 60 years old. She still look good.
Still doing the thing, mate. Shurri's there as well. Obviously, Black Panther's little sister, the actual brain genius in the MCU that runs all of Wakanda's technology.
She is
smarter than Tony, smarter than Banner, smarter than Parker.
She's young.
And she's only 16.
Yeah.
So he arrives, they all have the little meeting. Shuri's like, "Oh, did he freeze?" She's like, "Yes." Like a buffalo in a headlight or something like that. Yeah. So they have the little embrace. She gets taken away. Black Panther speaks to his Mardukes and his sister. She's like, "Yeah, you're going to be king now. We're going to have the ceremony. Don't be sad about your father passing. Me and him used to speak about this day all the time. I'm so proud. Now it's your time." So then you skip to like I don't know how to describe it, like a waterfall with specific ledges.
Yeah, it's a regular waterfall, but then
it was on the way there. You see them do the
they hit the staff,
which made the like a turbine come up to stop the water, which allowed everyone to have spaces.
They just came up in
levels on each slot. So it was like a Colosseum, Palladium, and that. And then at the bottom you get a little bit of water, which is the fighting stage.
Little chant, little dance and shit. Just.
It's sick. Yeah. Even Lupita Nyong'o as well. We're doing some like proper Afro-Caribbean wine and dining and that. I'm like, okay.
They were going in.
And then you see that these ceremony's about to begin, and you've got Shurri, who's Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Black Panther's like dad's oldest friend. who you actually get to see in the beginning as they have the flashback to was it Black Panther's dad going to see his brother in America because
in the 90s.
he'd become a traitor by selling vibranium to Claw, or letting the Claw know where the vibranium was, so that's the amount he stole. And then his actual partner that was with him was Shurri, because he was a hidden war dog that he didn't know about.
And they have like codes, like they got like, I guess it's like tattooed vibranium in the lips, and they flip it over and it's like glows in the dark. To prove to you that you're actually from Wakanda, innit? If you haven't got one, then you're not allowed. And yeah, so that's the scene where obviously I think Black Panther's brother goes to try and kill Shurri with a gun. He stops it, kills his own brother to protect it. Like, we won't tell no one of this, bam. And then they get off. Unbeknownst to them, he's actually got a kid. His nephew, MP Jordan, that he left behind, is playing basketball on the court. So that's his struggle then to come up pretty much as an orphan and rise his way through. So you can see that angle being built in the arc for such a complex character in Killmonger's progression in his storyline as well. So you've got the 5 tribes, all there waiting ready for the ceremony, and he's asking them, like, does anyone want to challenge the king before he's crowned? One tribe says no.
Nope.
Second tribe says no.
No. Then
third tribe says no.
The third tribe that says no is Nakia's tribe.
Yeah.
And she looked like she was the main contender put forward if it was going to happen. Because the other tribe as well was Wakabe, Daniel Kaluuya, as well. And then no. Like, then is there any royal family members or anyone with royal blood that would like to challenge the king? You just see Shurri put up a hand. And I was like, what? You're going to challenge your brother? He's like, can we already get along with this? This outfit is really chafing. Oh, Shurri, comical. So right, okay, we're about to announce a new king, and then all of a sudden you just hear, and then the Jabari tribe are here. Man like M'Baku, played by Winston Duke.
Big character.
Good role. Man ape from the comics, but obviously you can't put an African American character on screen dressed as an ape.
Goddamn monkey.
Racial connotations. So I'm glad that he avoided that. Just give him like the gorilla type mask as he came through, because he was portrayed as like a badass when he came in.
Definitely.
Like Khal Drogo type of.
He is a strong contender. When it come down to it.
But because he's not part of the actual ceremony, he doesn't actually have a right to challenge. Because he didn't agree to join with all the Jabal tribes, he's from separate. But they're
still a part of
the country, but not the actual like
community
government of So when they come through, they're like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I was challenged here. I'm here to challenge for the throne." But obviously, he doesn't have an actual right. But then he starts words in it and like, this is your king.
He couldn't even save his father.
He couldn't even protect his father. And then you have a country run with a technology by a child.
She didn't like that.
Who doesn't respect tradition. And like, okay, my man's got some dialogue here. And then T'Challa's heard enough that I accept. Let's get it on. I'm going to beat you up. But for the ceremony, to take away his Black Panther powers, hidden his strength and his reflexes and stuff like that, and recovery speed. So it's just human for human, weapon for weapon. And you've got M'Baku's Jabari tribe with spears, and the Dora Milaje on the side with spears. So no one can escape.
And every time you take a hit, you fall.
Step closer.
Get closer.
Or if there's no hit or no fall, you see Shurri just get a little nod, and you step forward again. So the space is getting tightened. And remember, you're on the edge of a waterfall here.
That's it.
So they have a nice little battle. I think M'Baku even manages to spear or stab him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he stabbed him.
But he just takes it. I am T'Challa. I am the son of T'Chaka. I am the Black Panther. Yeah, just overcomes it in like his Goku moment. And manages to get him on the floor, get him in a chokehold. Don't want to kill him, because obviously he's a good guy. He's like, yield. Just yield.
Had him like a little lock, but hanging like kind of off the mount. Like,
just right on the edge. So like the fact that he's leaning over the edge is probably getting the momentum or torque on the actual hold as well.
Snap that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then M'Baku taps in it. T'Challa says to him like, yo, don't die, don't waste your life, man. People need you in it.
Definitely.
Yeah, fight another day. So bam. Relieves, taps out.
I think if he didn't say that, he would have took it. I think he would just allow him to snap whatever and get thrown off the fucking.
Get thrown off, yeah. He might not have killed him, but you probably would have just thrown him off the side.
Yeah.
So T'Challa, named King, he's the new Black Panther, taking his mantle as the next rightful king. They're then in the meeting room, and you've got all these generals around him. So I think it's the main leader from each tribe. Plus you've got the general of the Dora Milaje, that's Okoye. giving out the mission briefing about how a piece of Wakandan steel has been stolen, and it's by an actual known foe of ours in Claw.
Yeah.
So yeah, Black Panther's like, okay, this is my first mission. We'll go and retrieve it. But you've got Wakabe, Kaluuya.
Yeah,
He's like,
he wants to go.
Yeah, I want to come with you. I want to make sure this guy dies, because when he blew up the wall, the bomb to escape last time, that killed people in the village. That was one of his family members.
Yeah, he killed his family.
So he wants revenge on him for that, and he's like, yo, you're my boy, you're my bro. Just promise me one thing: you either kill him where he stands, or you bring him back. T'Challa's like, don't worry, man. I'll
bring him back.
I'm bringing him back to Wakanda for you, and we can give him justice over here.
Yeah.
So they're on the way now to the casino.
Yes, in South Korea.
South Korea.
Yo, but, beautiful.
And the actual intro to this scene as well, you hear some Korean rap. Yeah. And I was gassed when I started hearing this. Like, the soundtrack's really good, obviously influenced by Kendrick Lamar, but the score, I don't know who did the score, but the score was on point, man. All these little subtle tones and the use of African instruments and drum beats and it was
going on.
You felt like you were immersed into the culture in the film, which is what I really enjoyed. Nothing took me out of the film. I was just fully there, ready to be explorative and that. Yeah. And you have the little scene as they're all coming in, and Nakia is having a little interaction with the Korean woman in it. Like,
one of the locals.
It's like, oh, who are these?
Fish market.
These are rich people. Like, the good, like, good for trouble, like you are. And the little then you get let in, go through the metal detectors, but vibranium's undetected by metal detectors, so they can just blow through with their weapons.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just no beeps. Come in, look around. Okay, one goes to the bar. You stay up here. I'll go down and see, lay out the area.
Yeah.
Get a lay of the land. And he's like, oh, the mission's just been made a bit more difficult now because I've clocked one of my friends or an acquaintance, and that's Agent Everett Ross, played by Martin Freeman, Sherlock, Fargo, and Bilbo Baggins, The Hobbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in a lot of films, British actor as well, so well done. Today have a nice little interaction about, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, are you selling vibranium to Claw? He's like, whatever I may be buying or selling to a certain person, that I may have found out about. I've been following up the leads from Sokovia, and so he's trying to be a bit coy about it. And Black Panther's like, no, Claw's leaving with me. Stay out my way. We'll leave it at that. Then Claw turns up with his entourage, about 4 cars, blasting music. Goes through, comes through the metal detectors.
Everyone got burners on them.
None of the security do anything. Like, this is an underground, illegal casino, so you got to come in strapped, and I'm assuming that's okay. And you get through, Claw goes to meet Agent Ross. They have a little interaction, it's like a little comical line as well. Oh, is that your entourage? You got a mixtape? It's like, yeah, I do actually, yeah. Pete, you
give me the SoundCloud link.
Oh, please don't make me listen to your music.
He was serious too.
You had the mixtape ready to drop.
Yeah. No, he's actually a musician too. The guy who plays him too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Serkis.
Yeah.
Check him out. So yeah, they have the little interactions. Like, you got the vibranium. Like, just pulls it out from his pants in some plastic. So it's like some brown paper bag. Just fragile written on it in biro. I'm like, it's vibranium. It's not fragile. So yeah, they had the interaction about to do the exchange, but I think Nakia wants to move. Yeah. And Okoye is like, no, but she says it in like some Wakanda language, which alerts one of Claw's guards. It's like, oh, cover's been blown, and this is where Okoye starts to impress.
Hey.
She gets a spear out, spins her
around
her neck.
I'm pretty sure the spear came out of her necklace. She had like a little
I think it was a bracelet.
Was it a bracelet?
Yeah, and then because it just I think it just pops out, so she holds it, and then the vibranium pops out each side.
I gotta see that shit again. That shit was so dope. Like, 0.2 seconds, bitch had it on. Like, fuck.
There's I think there's something on YouTube at the moment called B-rolls and bloopers.
Okay.
And it shows you how she filmed that scene in slow motion, and you see what she does, and
dope.
Really good.
Yeah, she pulled the staff out and she was just whooping ass. It turned into like a 1972 kung fu flick.
This whole casino scene had a real like James Bond theme vibes to it, like spies come there to try and.
You know, kind of remind me of a bit like Kill Bill when she was fighting the Crazy 88. Like
constant action, moving around.
In the same little environment type shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope.
And then Black Panther starts to do a few kicks on a few people. Obviously, Nakia's doing a few kicks and hits on people, but Claw manages to get away because he uses his blaster from his
new arm.
Yeah, his artificial arm. blows up a little case of money. It's like, I made it rain. Yeah, so then he's getting off. Black Panther's down. I think Nakia and Okoye take chase in a car. So we're going to wait for Black Panther. So now he'll catch up. Yeah. But as they're running, she throws some device on like a BMW.
Yeah. And it's like a ball, but when it hits the car, it goes flat.
Yeah. So
their technology game is on point.
They're driving after Claw, cycling around. You see Black Panther come out the casino then, and obviously he knows the car that's been marked. Gives a little call on the intercom to Shurri. It's like, bam, let's go. And I think you've seen this in the trailers as well, where Shurri jumps into like some virtual reality car, which she's driving in her lab in Wakanda, but it's actually the physical car in Seoul, in Korea, that's on the road. That Panther then just runs, triggers his suit to come on, which comes out of his necklace, hops onto the car, and you see Black Panther from the top of a car riding through Seoul with driverless.
That was like
Wi-Fi being driven by Shurri back in. Oh, it was really good, really epic. They're going through the streets. Nakia and Okoye have some trouble with Claw because he's got his arm and he shoots it. Before they do that though, they're all shooting bullets at the car, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like primitive.
It's like, vibranium.
Bullets. The car's vibranium. So Okoye just jumps out the car, take the wheel, jumps on top, starts planting her feet, whips out a spear, waits for the moment, right through the back of the windscreen, lands on the floor, perks up because it's vibranium steel. The car crashes into it. Epic.
That was
well done, Okoye. Like Michonne. I always knew Danai Gurira as Michonne. Now,
it's either Michonne or Tupac Mama. That's it.
Okoye now. This is she's cemented her role in MCU with this role. So then that's when Serkis Claw does the blaster on the car, destroys it, and then you see her just grab a spear in the air, manage to land on a car door, does a little bit of surfing.
She rides the
not like she's going to continue to take chase, rides the wave. You see Nakia just come up, still in a seat with the steering wheel, nothing left of the car.
It's like this.
That sort of comedic moment. Then you switch scenes to Black Panther, he's still in chase, he's coming around. Claw obviously does this shot again as he's coming around the corner, takes out the car. Which then drops Shurri out of a VR mode, and Black Panther gets thrown into a building, does a few little hops and jogs, and jumps back onto the car. But as he's been doing this, he's been taking a lot of
damage,
kinetic energy. So from the upgrades that Shurri made to his seat, that allows him to then dispel that energy back. He manages to blow up the car.
That was gangster.
And then Claw's thrown out, he's on the floor. He wants to kill him there and then, but obviously got people watching with camera phones and smartphones. Obviously Agent Ross is in the car as well, saying we need to go. So take him back to, I don't know if it's a CIA base or just
CIA base in South Korea.
Right, okay, so some hidden room where they're
they got safe houses and shit all over.
Do some interrogating. They have a little scene now where Black Panther, T'Challa and Okoye speaking in Wakandan in front of Everett Ross, like we can't allow this guy to speak to Claw alone, he'll tell him too much. And then blah blah blah. And Everett's like, does she speak English? Like, I do now when I want to. And he's like, okay, come on, let's go. She's like, oh.
Speaking to the king, she's like,
if that man touches you again, I will impale him on that table over there. Like, the look that she gives him after just the little tap. Like,
she was serious. She was gonna.
That's a royalty you just touched or assaulted.
That's the general.
So he goes in, he has the interrogation with Claw. Claw's hilarious in this interrogation as well. It's like, you don't know about El Dorado? They thought it was in South America. It's actually in Africa. City of gold, but it's actually vibranium. It's worth thousands, millions, billions. Freeman's like, nah, it's just farmers and sheep in it. Like textiles. It's like, nah, you don't know nothing. Like, okay, 1 minute. Let me go and have a word with the prince and see what's going on.
Which, I don't know why he said that. Like, he already gave up, like, cool. But obviously he knew who's there, but, like, you don't want people to know, like, what the fuck's going on. He's like, I'm going to talk to the prince. Or the king.
See what's actually going on. And the prince is like, you're going to trust this criminal who's tied to a chair over a king?
No. Come on now.
As this is going on, you see B. Jordan's planning his escape. He sets up the C4 outside, puts on his little
tribal mask,
blows it up, escapes with Claw. Black Panther tries to stop him in the process, but he gets hit. I don't know what he gets hit by though, because B. Jordan's shooting with like an AR.
No, he didn't get hit.
He switched it to like a grenade.
Yeah, he was just shooting.
But then he switched it. Must have been a grenade or something heavy duty. It took him down. As he's took him down, he's managed to catch a glimpse of the ring that B. Jordan's got around his neck, which is like a family ring.
Yeah.
So it's throwing into T'Challa a bit like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. In this furrow now that's gone on though, Everett Ross has taken a bullet to the back as he tried to die in front of Nakia to protect her.
Save her.
So he's like, oh, he's about to die out. There's nothing you can do from here when he's taken back to Wakanda.
I just took out a little ball out of his wrist.
We'll throw that in there to stabilise him for now.
Just put him.
Technology is next level.
This shit is crazy. Imagine if they would have created Vision.
You'd be next level. You'd be in the black and purple colour vibration as well. So it's like this green, red, and yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah. Civil War. You see, once you take the Infinity Stone out for him, you might upgrade him.
Yeah. Get inside it. Anyway.
So so they head back now with Everett Ross to Wakanda to give him to Shurri in a lab to try and fix him. Yeah. At this moment, Wakabi comes in like, yo, where's Claw? Have you got him? You got him? He's like, I'm sorry, brother. He slipped away. Then my man comes with a line about, for 30 years I trusted your father, and he let me down.
Come on, man.
And I thought it'd be different with you. What you thought? What, I'd be a killer?
Come on, man.
You know me, man. He got away. We had our best people with us.
Yeah, he was just salty.
Just salty. I'm like, yeah. So this is when I started to turn on him. Like, I'm not feeling your character, man. This is supposed to be a boy. And
you can be loyal, man.
And then in the next scene, you see that B. Jordan then double crosses Claw.
Yes.
Kills him because he don't want money, don't want to be paid for the job. He just wants to go back to Wakanda and display a prize, and that prize is Claw's body, because he knows the anguish that he's caused in Wakanda and what that will mean when he brought him over as a souvenir.
Yeah.
So he touches down in Wakanda. I'm not too sure how he got there.
Well, I've seen where they place Wakanda on the map, and to me it looks like where Uganda is.
Yeah,
Wakanda, Uganda.
I mean, it's actually on the map, but it's where you have to get that secret.
Yeah, true say, but like I think he came from like where it would be like on the map where people know, because he came up like on the hills, and the farmers kind of got him.
Plus, he grew up as well hearing fairy tales about Wakanda, so he's probably doing his research and stuff that he knows. So he touches down and gets stopped pretty much at the border, because that's like Wakabi's job in it to do it.
That's his area.
Because like before he goes off on a job, he's like, no, I need you to stay here and protect the border. So B. Jordan arrives with a dead body. Wakabi comes up like, what is this? Like, it's a present. Unzips the bag. He sees Claw's face.
He almost busted that.
He's like, who are you? You did what my friend could not. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's buzzing for that, and so he then brings B. Jordan to the council and says, we found this man. He brought us Claw. He wants a word with the king. So he'd have a word, but T'Challa has already spoken with Shurri about this after he saw the ring and told him like what's going on. What happened to my uncle as a war dog when he was placed in America? And Shurri tells him like the line that he'd been told. He's like, no. It's like, I promised your father when he was king. It's like, I am your king now. When he said that line, that's when I'm like, you know what? He actually is the king. Because before then he was just all calm and passive and polite. Yeah, but when he had that authority in the voice, like, I am your king now.
Say it with your chest.
So then Shurri tells him, and it's like, your uncle was there. I was based with him. He betrayed the country. Your father found out. He killed him. We kept it a secret. We left the child. So that the Panther knew, but he's like struggling with how to process this in his head and everything. Yeah. So he don't want to ask B. Jordan who he is, because he knows if he does, then he has the right to pronounce himself. So he's like, nah, you're not having the throne. You're not having our vibranium. You're not having our weapons. I've entertained you long enough. Let's go.
So would you say that Killmonger will be older than T'Challa?
Nah, I think younger.
Okay, so technically he wouldn't have the right to be the king. He just wait in line like royalty.
No, but he has a right to challenge. Because the same way like in the throne when Shurri put a hand up, if you got royal blood, you can challenge for the throne.
Right.
So that's what he said. I just want to challenge that. Well, I take days to.
Yeah, but that ceremony is over with, man.
So I don't need ceremony. I don't need days. I just need me, him, and us to witness it. Because I think it's the leader of Nakia's tribe who comes and asks him, who are you? He comes out with the Wakandan bars about who he is, about Iron Prince, son of the Black Panther killed my father. You're not the son of a king, you're the son of a murderer. I'm here to claim my rightful throne. whips out the chain with the ring on it to show him.
He got real emotional for a hot second.
He did, and like he's got the right.
Yeah,
he's
and
the
Basset's like, who is this guy?
Yeah, we can't lie. He's like, hey auntie.
Yeah.
That was a nice line. Yeah, auntie, Uncle James. So yeah, so Zoe sets it up. They have another little, not a full ceremony where everyone comes out.
Yeah, just
but all the 5 leaders of the tribe.
Needs to know.
Everyone from the council, and then they give him the liquid again to take his power away.
Yeah.
So they're both equal, and then as they're about ready to start the fight, B. Jordan has his dialogue.
Yeah.
And his dialogue is pretty much now his origin and his purpose about why he's come here, why he's done all he did to come here to kill you, about how he was abandoned as a youngster, had to work his way up.
It's a deep story.
Went to Iraq, Afghanistan, all these tours. Killed like in a video game. Got the nickname, the moniker Killmonger. Yeah. I even killed my own people on this here continent. Wow. And then each little mark on his body represents a kill.
Easily over 300. Easily.
You can 1,000. That's it. Yeah, he's completed 300 just on the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Now when I first seen this in the trailers, I thought, oh, he's probably raised in Wakanda. That's probably his tribe, and that's probably his types of tattoos. But then when I heard they were like kill counts, oh, this is a dangerous guy, trained by the CIA, went solo, like Ghost Protocol type stuff.
You know who he's like as dangerous as Billy in Punisher.
Yeah,
but just
Billy Russo,
but a little bit more crazy.
A little bit more crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really good. So then they get into their fight, and it's decent hand to hand. Like Chadwick's a good fighter. He's impressive more when he's in the suit.
Yeah, he's okay.
But levels and leagues to this, and B. Jordan.
He does this.
Yeah, especially when it reminded me a little bit of like Mountain versus the Viper. Like how he gave him the cut on the hand, the cut on the thigh,
just little,
the stab in the ribs.
Yeah, just little ones.
Yeah, all this time now he's like, this is your king, this is the man you chose to protect you. Just giving him headbutts and the knee to the face. Then he just picks him up like Ultimate Warrior style.
Old school.
Monkey press. Just
old school 90s.
Throws him over the edge of the waterfall.
Angela Bassett almost.
Shurri, my son. Yeah. So as soon as they see that, I think Nakia, Shurri, and the Marduks run away and like, we need to leave because otherwise he could probably kill him or something. Yeah. I don't want no her royalty challenging me. And let's get them away. And then he gets crowned with the chain. Yeah. Put around his neck. Then he's about to get taken to the ceremonial place where he gets buried so he can go see his ancestors. It was a decent moment, although because his father was killed in America and not given a proper burial.
Yeah, he went back.
He wasn't actually in the Wakandan ancestral plane, and he was stuck in Oakland in that flat. So B. Jordan came there for his spiritual vision. They were having a nice little conversation, but it was good. It gave you more heart to B. Jordan in that scene about how his dad had told him stories. Yeah. And one day so you can see B. Jordan's motivation, to get back to Wakanda. What he feels is his, even though he's maybe going about it in an evilish type of way, but he's kind of justified, but not the way he's doing it. So I liked Killmonger for this. So as he's risen, he's like, I've got the herb, this is what gives me the powers. I don't want no one else to have this power, I'll be king again, I'm the only king, let's burn it all. Yeah. But
before that,
someone snuck in, Nakia snuck in.
Yeah.
Just picked up one herb. Right, so with that, she would have took it, but she don't have an army, and she's only a spy. Yeah. Whereas if they give it to M'Baku, then he can have it, he can be powerful, and all his tribe and his soldiers will come and attack. But he's having none of it. He's like, no, we don't get involved in your business. He's like, your son was not murdered. I mean, he was defeated in combat.
Yeah, that's
like,
about it.
Don't rub it in. So that was a nice little moment. And they're like, okay, you want me to have the herb? No. Let me come show you something. Lead you away, and then boom, the king lives. The king is alive. You see Black Panther just laid out in
ice,
strewn out in like a little body of ice. Yeah. M'Baku says he's in a coma. Fisherman found him in the river, brought him here. If you take him anywhere else, he's gonna die. Yeah. But they do have one herb. So
crush that bitch up.
I don't know where she got the materials from.
Yo, she just put that bitch out of her fucking poncho.
Yeah, coming to America. Hey, you want to buy some of these?
It's a flash shit, man.
gonna wind it up, feeds him the liquid.
Yeah.
And then he pots back up. But I think before he pots back up, he goes back to his ancestral plane in it, because that's where it takes him. Because if you take that liquid herb whilst you're under or you're covered or buried. I think that's how you get there. Then he has this little talk with his dad about how he was wrong to leave the son behind, wrong to not like influence other countries as well and help out instead of just being in Wakanda. So this is where T'Challa's like, you know what, I've turned the corner now. I've been listening to what Nakia was saying as well about how we should help out and stuff like this. I don't want to wage war, but we can help.
We can help people.
So then he's back. Shuri gives him his necklace, which the outfit comes out from.
I think that's so dope. He don't gotta go get no suit, no nothing like that. Yo, it's a chain.
Yeah, we saw something similar on a lower scale tech in Civil War with Tony's watch.
Yeah.
He just.
Oh, that's gangster too. Don't get twisted. That right there is gangster.
And Infinity War is going to be upgraded as well. I don't know if it's going to be the bleeding edge suit, which comes out of his skin, but I think it's one that actually grows around him. So if
the nanotech.
If you watch out for the new Infinity War trailer, like cutscene, like
you see him when he's walking, his shoulder just catching it. Yeah.
Slowly comes up. Yeah. Now whether he's got a bit of help with Shuri from that or not,
I think so.
We don't know. So we're up to now. Black Panther's alive. He's got his suit. He's about to go fight. Then he turns up on the field now in Wakanda after he takes down one ship.
Yeah.
With his kinetic energy from his suit, because these ships are about to fly out now to about 3 or 4 other countries. Because B. Jordan's having a whole new way of thinking in Wakanda. He's like, we're going to arm all of our oppressed people across the world to fight back.
He's on some revolutionary.
He's sending out all the Wakandan technology weapons that Shuri designed out to all the war dogs to start wars. So I think it was 4 ships. Black Panther takes down 1. Has this little standoff with B. Jordan, Killmonger. It's like, I did not yield. And as you can see, I certainly am not. I'm dead. Yeah. So let's carry it on. So they're about to have their fight. But Shuri's hooked up Everett Ross with the VR technology again, but for a ship. Well,
gangster. She does this research and she found out that he was an air pilot back in the day. So he can obviously fly his ship. So he's got the credentials. So his roles now. He's in some VR ship. He's got to take down all the 4 planes in the air with that kind of put Wakandan weapons out to the rest of the world. Some gangster shit.
Yeah, so he's doing that job. Then you've got Shuri and Nakia trying to fight B. Jordan.
Yeah.
But before this goes down, the Dora Milaje turn on him because they see what type of king he is.
Yeah.
Because he even tells Wakabi and his tribe to go and kill Black Panther, which he does. And
you know what?
That's Okoye's husband or love.
Yeah, he switches.
He switches like a blade. What an idiot! And was not a fan of him until maybe his redemptive arc at the end. But
I like him.
You've got the Dora Milaje, about 5 of them. Against,
I like him Get Out. But
yeah, Daniel Kaluuya. Big fan of him though. Really good actor. So the Dora Milaje split up. She sends like 10 out to go and fight the tribe and protect the king. 5 stay behind to try and take out Killmonger. They look good. They look like the Amazons.
They were holding
like all in coordination, all trying to attack. But Killmonger gets the advantage, slits the throat.
Caught one of them slipping.
Caught one of them. Then the other 3 try and battle him down. They trigger the spears. They managed to lock him together. Got him blocked up. They're about to try and take the chain off his neck to relieve his powers. But I think his suit's got the same kinetic energy expulsion. Manages to blow them all away. He stays in his suit. They all land on the field in a tribe with the rest of the Dora Milaje. And then this is when Shuri and Nakia turn up with their weapons. I'm not sure what Nakia has, but it's like 2 vibranium orbed powered rings.
Yeah, she was just busting. Boom, boom.
Well, that's what Shuri in it with the Black Panther type.
Okay,
energy. I think Shuri had like Nakia had like.
She had like the little rings.
Energy blaster rings. I don't know how to really describe them.
Yeah, they were like.
She did okay with him though.
Yeah,
if you looked at him and you thought, oh, she's not going to do too much damage. You know, oh, actually,
wow. But at the same time, Angela Bassett had some too.
Did she?
Yeah, when they went into the woods.
Oh, it's protect. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you didn't actually see her throw down though.
Nah, she didn't throw down, but she had a couple of them on. So then, I think there's some certified weapons.
So Killmonger manages to knock Nakia away.
Yeah.
Then Shuri tries to get both of her blasters down on him to take him out, but he just overpowers it.
Killmonger's a beast.
A beast. At this moment, you switch to the field with Black Panther and the Dora Milaje against Wakabi and his tribe. And at this moment, Wakabi's called in his armoured rhinos. They come storming through.
Yo, they don't play.
Yeah. So it's looking quite dire at this moment.
It's like Jumanji type shit.
And you've got about most of the tribe all just shielded up, forming a force field.
Yeah.
But yeah, Black Panther just jumps over that, does his little Superman punch on the floor, explodes all his kinetic energy, knocks most of them out. In this moment, you see Shurri's having a difficult predicament with B. Jordan.
Yo, he was kicking that ass.
Runs over to try and save her. Manages to do spears B. Jordan. They have their fight in midair as they're tumbling down the mine, the vibranium mine where they resource and extract all the vibranium from.
Yes. The technology is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They got trains.
The trains that are running on some next level type of... Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
She shits on Tony.
Decades ahead. So go back to the battlefield and you've got the Wakabi tribe versus Dora Milaje. Dora Milaje are pretty much outnumbered now. Yeah. And then you hear, "Who let the dogs out?" Yeah. You've got the Jabari tribe. Man like M'Baku turns up, just grips one of them, picks him up like he was nothing. I witnessed the strength of the Jabari. He starts beating them all up. It's a big little battle.
Now it's more of an even fight.
More of an even fight. Yeah. Wakabi spots M'Baku on the field though. Starts giddying up his rhino. Like, we've got to go charge him and take him out. Just about to take him out, charging, getting there. Then Okoye just steps in front of it one time. Because obviously it's her husband's, loves pets. Pet obviously knows her as well. Just gives her a little lick on the face, a little comedic moment. Makes him stand down.
Yeah, that should have showed him like, come on man, what are you doing?
Yeah, Okoye wears the pants, mate.
What? Yeah.
Wakanda forever. So then she puts like the spear to his throat in it about, would you kill me, my love? Like, for Wakanda? Without hesitation. Like, drop your weapons. He drops his weapons. Try drop his weapons. They've managed to overcome it now. Then you're just down to the final battle. B. Jordan versus Boseman. Chadwick and T'Challa. Black Panther against Eric Killmonger. Down at the bottom on a train track. I think you tell Shurri to turn up, put trains on, so that when the train comes, or when the train's not there, these motions in play which take away your vibranium abilities, so that we'll be fighting man to man.
I think Killmonger's busting that ass. They both have the power, but Killmonger was busting that ass.
I mean, you should have remembered from Trial by Combat a minute ago.
That Killmonger was on that ass.
He was killing him in hand-to-hand combat. But you have a nice battle. Yeah. CGI is pretty good. It's not amazing. You can definitely tell that it's CGI, but it's good enough. They have a decent battle in there. Each person gets a few little hits in, but the winning killing blow is a sick little move.
Oh man.
Go.
Alright, yeah, the dagger, like, it's like a little blade. And he throws the blade in the air, but when he throws in the air, the tracks, the fucking waves start popping up, so it takes off the vibranium off the suit.
Whilst they're fighting, they've both got the suits on, they've both got their abilities, and he throws the knife in the air, so they've both got their abilities. Then as the train comes past, and it goes past them, then the abilities stop.
And he rolls
onto the track, and catches the blade.
Gives him a little juke eye.
Right through the vibranium suit, but it was through the vibranium suit because the powers are turned off.
Yeah, that was gangster.
Smart. Even B. Jordan recognises it and he's like, that's a nice move. Yeah. So this is like the death scene for Killmonger, which I was kind of sad about because I thought he was a really good villain. I did want him to try and stay around as maybe an anti-hero, antagonist in the future.
Like a Bucky type.
Exactly. Or especially because they were family. Yeah. And the anguish and pain that T'Challa felt of his father killing his uncle.
Yeah.
I think it was more that he left the kid behind, but obviously that happened. He went on and killed his cousin. In the end, like he did what his father did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes around. So you can't be too hypocritical of T'Challa. But B. Jordan then has his little heart-to-heart with Black Panther, telling him about how his dad always told him about this place. It was a magical place. How the sunset's the most beautiful in the world. So he takes him to the edge of the cliff so B. Jordan can see it. He's really liking it. Chadwick's getting a bit emotional. Like, maybe we can save you.
We can save you.
You don't have to die. B. Jordan's like, what? So I can be put in a prison?
No.
In a jail cell? Be confined? It's like, nah. My ancestors and the slave ships knew how it was when they dived off and just bury me in the sea like them. because they knew it was better to be dead than oppressed. And it's powerful, hidden political, cultural, social messages in this whole film as well that's going on, with an underlying tone about how B. Jordan wanted to arm all the oppressed black people across the world that were being, you know, victimized and stuff like that, and didn't have the tools to fight back against the repression. And culturally amazing.
If that shit would have popped off, man.
Now, a lot of people may not rate this as the top 5 Marvel films, because like it wasn't set piece after set piece, and it didn't have like 5, 6 plus Avengers in it. But anyone who didn't like this film, you're not watching or paying attention to the actual message. And this is a game changer. Definitely. Without a doubt, believe it. Definitely. Especially going forward, from black actors, black cast, first black superhero, records being made, the positivity being spread, Rotten Tomatoes, critics, all that. Fans alike, absolutely amazing. So I loved this film. I thought it was really good. Yeah. I would have liked him and Claw to have maybe stayed alive, but that's just because I personally like him. Story-wise, going forward, you can always have new enemies.
Yeah, but you know what? I heard one of the villains could be Nakia. Yeah. Yeah. She could be a villain.
She's a big enough star to hold down a villainous role, but I hope not, especially because they seem to get back together at the end of the film.
Yeah, but like I was watching something and they were saying something like, she was just joking around, but she was like, if Storm comes back into the picture, I'm gonna be a villain.
Yeah, that won't be till phase 5 or anything if it happens. But what I was thinking is that you were thinking, because I think I was chatting about this the other day about they had an idea to maybe put Kraven in the film.
That would be dope.
Now, that would be dope. Because Kraven was also originally a Black Panther villain before he went to Spider-Man.
Okay.
I think Kraven in Black Panther 2 would be epic. Or Kraven in Spider-Man 2. Yeah. And then, because Sony's deal, where they feature an MCU star, because in Homecoming you had Downey Jr., Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. In Spider-Man 2, you could have Black Panther. And they have to team up together to take out Kraven and Hunter. Kraven Hunter was always one of my favourite characters, so if you can get him into the MCU in any way, Spider-Man would be ideal, but to see him running around New York,
he was so gangster. He had like the lion.
The lion fur around him.
Yo, he had his mustache was all Tony Stark up, and his hair was slicked back. And
there'd be too many goatees though, because you got him, you got Strange.
Yeah, true. Say the goatee game was on point. But he had the hair all slicked back. I'm thinking, yo, you came from the jungle. What were you using?
He was on point. I think him and Morbius were 2 of the best storylines that I liked in the Spider-Man.
Yeah, was that the vampire one?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the hands.
But I think hopefully Kraven at some point, Black Panther villain, because you've no longer got Claw, you've no longer got Killmonger. I'll have to do a bit of research into the comics to see what other cameos or people you have. Meteor Man? Memento Man? I'll do some research. But film ended, we then get the standard Marvel after post credit scenes. First one I'll go into was Black Panther turning up at the UN. Last time we saw Black Panther at the UN was where his father died. Not the same building, or same state, but a UN convention. And obviously he was never part of that. Obviously Wakanda kept themselves to themselves. But now he's, as I mentioned before, when he was in the central plains with his father, and he went there and he told him that he did it wrong, we should be helping out the world. Obviously Naki was like, we need to do an outreach program, help people around. I've seen what goes on outside Wakanda. So T'Challa's like, you know what, we're going to join the UN, we're going to share our resources. And
that's a big move. Some
dick white guy in the fucking crowd comes out and says, what can a bunch of farmers really offer all of our nations? Dick.
You know what he should have said? I'm Iron Man.
I am the king. I am Black Panther. But we obviously know, because then you see a little sly smile from him, from Ross, and from Okoye. We know what we can offer you, mate. We've got technological advances that are way past here. Plus, we got vibranium. So there's no fucking about. So that was the post-credit scene. I think the very end after credit scene was the Bucky one.
What was it? Bunch of kids running around.
And so they're in a tent in it with Bucky. They're still in Wakanda.
Yeah, in Wakanda. And a bunch of kids running around and go inside of a tent and they're looking over at somebody.
Yeah, you can't see it's like a POV in it from the person there, like looking up, and you've got kids looking around, laughing and pointing. Then I think the person wakes up.
The person wakes up.
Kids run away. You go outside then and see Shurri.
Yeah, Shurri's there.
Shurri's there. And
talking to the kids.
Like, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, stop bothering him. Is he asleep? Is he awake? And then who should pop out the tent?
Bucky. One arm. No, he's just there.
Yeah, so you can kind of tell it was hidden under his t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little something there.
But no, so Bucky's there. He seems a lot more clear-minded.
Yes.
Like, Shuri's managed to do her job and her technological work and get all the trance stuff out of his brain that could be triggered to turn him into an assassin.
No more homecoming.
Obviously, there's a bit more work still to be done because he's still not got his arm, which will definitely be vibranium in time for Infinity War.
So smooth,
shiny.
Yeah,
man. And then she's like, "How are you feeling, Agent Barnes, Officer Barnes?" He's like, "Call me Bucky." Yeah, he's like, I'm good, I'm feeling well. Just a bit more still to do. Then the kids are all shouting, White Wolf. And they had a little nickname for him because obviously he's got a bit of a beard, a bit of fur.
And in the comic books, White Wolf was like a step adopted brother of Black Panther.
Yeah, I think Black Panther's dad, T'Chaka, I think a plane crashed and the kid and his family arrived, kind of like Iron Fist-ish.
Yeah.
Don't let the parents survive, kid survived. T'Chaka adopts him as like the adopted brother of T'Challa. Can obviously never be king, but makes him leader of like the Dora Milaje police.
Yeah.
Wakandan police, so he's an important figure. He's got powers. You can obviously maybe see him have his little tussles with Black Panther in the comics. I don't think they'll be setting that up for the film. I don't think they'll see Bucky become White Wolf and then start beefing with Black Panther.
That'd be dope though. Not him beefing with him, but like him becoming White
Wolf. If he has,
like, rolling with him just like how he'll be rolling with Cap.
With his mind now clear, I don't think you can no longer call him the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a new mantle. Now whether he overtakes Cap, if Cap dies, but I think, as we're saying, the Winter Wolf, combine White Wolf with the Winter Soldier. Winter Wolf. Let's get that hashtag up and going. But yeah, that was the film. I think it did say Black Panther will return in Infinity War, which we know anyway, which we've seen. There's most likely going to be a Black Panther 2 with all the critical response coming out from this. I think Kevin Feige's already said it's the best Marvel film that they've done so far.
Yeah.
He wants Ryan to come back for a 2, but nothing's official and concrete yet, but no doubt he will. And if he does, you're going to get this amazing cast back. So Boseman, Gurira, Nyong'o, Wright, Jordan, Serkis, Freeman, Kaluuya, Duke, Basset.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. For the moment, no. I mean, I'm just looking forward to Infinity War. But yeah, Black Panther was amazing. As I mentioned, I think B. Jordan was a standout as a villain.
Yeah.
And Serkis, in the little bits of screen time he had, was standout. Who impressed me was Martin Freeman as Everett Ross. I didn't think he'd have much of scenes in the film.
He was there, man. He had
he was in it. He added to the film.
He was like the White Widow.
Yeah, kind of like Black Widow from the Winter Soldier, like the additional third party that helps out. I think he stepped up and he did his job.
Yo, he caught bodies.
I thought it was pretty impressive, yeah.
He caught bodies.
Still getting used to that Brooklyn accent on him.
Yeah,
but that's for me to deal with, not his performance. That's on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really loved it. But for me, the women were the standout, and Danai Gurira, Michonne,
the casino scene,
Okoye,
that was dope.
Wakanda Forever, the spears, the movements of the fight scene and the choreography, everything. Your whole persona, how you gave yourself off as a general, especially like when Freeman tapped the king and your look.
And she's ready to kill.
Yeah, and then when Nakia wanted you to come away and go with the family, she's like, no. I'm loyal to my country.
To the throne.
Yeah, and I respected that about her. Although she changed her mind in the end, and when she tried to overthrow B. Jordan, turned against her love to protect the king and it. Yes.
You know, the thing.
Amazing for me.
I thought the movie was dope. The thing that I didn't like, I thought that was was T'Challa, man. You gotta get your hands right, man. You was getting fucked up.
Yeah. As T'Challa, not as Black Panther.
Not as Black Panther.
Yeah.
But like,
I think we were kind of spoilt by the action scenes he did in Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Because his cameo in Civil War made us gasp for this film, but his cameo in Civil War was all action.
Yeah.
Whereas this film,
dialogue.
This film it's an origin story, so treat it.
Build up for it.
If you're going to compare it to any other MCU films, then compare it to Iron Man 1, Cap 1, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Thor 1. Don't be comparing it to Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Avengers, because it's not an even comparison. I don't think.
I thought it was a really good movie though, really good. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I'd give it an 8.5.
I came out of the film thinking 8 straight away.
Yeah.
Had a second viewing. It's remained the same. It's not gone up. It's not gone down. Yeah. Solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. I think that's probably my position for it in my Marvel top 10, but that's interchangeable. So it could determine on my vibe and mood. Infinity War. Yeah. I think that's only like 70 days away as well. But we will have a prediction video up for that in the next upcoming weeks about who we think may die, survive, thoughts on maybe where the Soul Stone might be, Thanos' game plan, end plan. We'll also, once you've seen the film, we'll have our movie review video up. The next coming weeks to look out for the Jessica Jones review season 1 with JD Virtue. That'll be on soon, and we should be doing Walking Dead review and breakdown of our death results once this season finishes. I know it's back very shortly. We'll obviously be watching that week by week. Not going to be doing a weekly breakdown of the episode, but we'll wait for the season to finish and then we'll come back with our video and trailer. Yes. For now, check out all the videos in our playlist on our channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All should be up here. Add to the channel. More videos and content to be coming soon. Until next time, deuce.